Well, the likelihood of a big earthquake, at least 8.0 in California, is bigger than previously thought.
Scientists with the U.S. Geological Survey released their updated findings today. Nancy Aziz joins us now in studio to tell us what it all means. Nancy.
We all know the big one is coming, but now scientists think it is much more likely to happen than they used to, at least in the next 30 years.
Easter Sunday 5 years ago, the earth shook violently in Calexico.
Just like Beirut in the 70s, you know.
The 7.2 magnitude quake knocked everything off store shelves and toppled buildings. 125 miles away, San Diegans felt the shaker.
That was a good-sized earthquake.
Today, earthquake scientists revealed what they know about big earthquakes like this one has changed.
So things are a little more dangerous than we even realized.
The U.S. Geological Survey study shows the likelihood of an 8.0 magnitude quake in California in the next 30 years has increased from 4.7 to 7%. Geologist Pat Abbott explains it's not a little difference.
We thought the frequency of having a magnitude 8 earthquake would be like 1 every 671 years. Now we think it's 1 in every 494 years.
The study also found 6.7 magnitude quakes are 30% less likely than previously thought. That's the size of the destructive Northridge quake. It's not that the actual probability has changed, it's just scientists have better information.
The earlier one was based on about 10,000 earthquakes. Now it's based on 250,000 earthquakes with greater computational power.
The USGS also found fault lines aren't separate at all, but interconnected deep below the earth, where they can spur each other into action. The Calexico quake triggered movement on 6 other fault lines.
So if one starts moving, it's even easier than we had realized for a second one to begin moving as well.
The new predictions emphasize more than ever before, we all need to be ready.
And speaking of being ready, there's a lot of information out there on how to be prepared. The American Red Cross is just one source. Coming up in the next 30 minutes, we'll tell you where the next big quake is likely to hit, and it's closer than you might think. Nancy Aziz, San Diego 6 News.
Wow.